Hey guys, we are at module 8 of our free How to Become an Elite Health Coach course, where we talk about how our HWCA students and those that we have trained have utilized our training and our business mentorship in their businesses in different ways. So I know that oftentimes you guys will hear a lot, health coaching is, we assume it's either one-on-one or maybe it's online or in groups, like it's coaching individuals, right? Or maybe a group. But at our school, we train people in gut health and mindset strategy coaching. And like I said, our life coach first approach and all these things. And it's our job to actually figure out what you want for your business. What is it that you're currently doing? What is your vision for your business? Are you bringing it into something you already do? And how we can utilize this training adequately in that business and to actually achieve that vision that you have. So I'm going to tell you a few stories about some of our students and our graduates and how we've helped them and how they have utilized this training in less conventional ways. So we have quite a few students. I'd say probably 75 now percent of our students are involved in some level of network marketing, wellness-based business, right? Now we don't affiliate with any kind of network marketing business. We can't. We have to remain neutral. We don't support or promote certain product businesses or anything for the integrity of the school and for liability reasons. But it's our job to help our coaches and our students and facilitate what they want to build and what they're trying to do with their education. So we actually have a lot that come to us through the network marketing arena because they've gotten into health and wellness through their product company, and usually they're wanting to either advance the business through having more credentials and education, or they're wanting to elaborate on. They've gotten to a point where they've helped people maybe get to a certain area of help them achieve a certain area of health, and they're wanting to get to the next level and actually work with them further because, like, supplements, they're a huge part of health, and they have their place, absolutely, but they are just that. They are supplementation to our lifestyle. So if you can't out supplement a really poor diet or really poor lifestyle choices, everybody knows that. So a lot of those people come to us because they want to get more skills to actually coach people and to make money on additional services that aren't just their products. Or we have coaches, we have a couple of coaches actually that are in the six-figure realm in their network marketing businesses, and they have used their education strictly just to coach their downline and people in their community and the people who they come in. So they have the credentials to bring more to their entire team, and that's what they do. So they don't actually coach and charge for coaching services. They are just bringing that to their people, which is really cool. So some of the other things we do, like I said, we train a lot of people in the beauty industry because the gut itself is connected so much to skin, and because all of our graduates have rights to our Done For You Gut program, those who are doing something else, like let's say hair or skin, aesthetics, they can bring the Done For You program in there. They can retail it. They can put their clients on through the course, and they don't have to walk them through it step by step and actually do coaching with them if they don't want to. Some don't want to. They just want to be able to bring that in there enough, or just do some group classes or whatever, and kind of send people on their way and be able to give them that information so that it will better affect the other areas that they're working in. So when they're working in skin, we know that the internal part of the body is so it is so strongly shown in the skin and in the visual part of the outside of the body. And so it's their way of doing that. So we train people in the beauty industry a lot. We train a lot of people in the mental health arena. I did a podcast interview a few years ago now for a few psychiatrists. It was a psychiatry podcast, and it was strictly covering what they call patient failure, which is where they don't see even with meds and with counseling, they're not seeing progression or improvement or healing essentially in mental health. So anxiety, depression, multiple different things like that. And why? And so they brought me in to talk about gut health because that brain gut connection is so extensive. So we've had people in the mental health arena and in positions of education and stuff take our courses to bring it into what they do because they work in some sort of field of mental health and psychology, and that is so cool. If I could see more and more psychologists bring gut health into their practices, it would just be massive, because once you understand the science of all those hormones, like I said, the serotonin and the dopamine, everything that's being manufactured in the gut, it makes us just, it gives so much hope, and we see a huge area of need, a huge hole in mental health care, and the approaches to that and the knowledge around that. And so the more and more professionals that can bring that into, especially the mental health arena, it's just amazing. So we do train people in different positions like that too. We've got coaches who specialize in different areas. We have some that go over, and one of our students a couple years ago decided to go. Her thing was making over like pantries and stuff for busy families, like essentially for the kids, so that they could just restructure their entire family's diet. And that was her thing, and she that's how she designed her services. Another one, oh gosh, I'm trying to think now. We have so many coaches that do different things. It's really, really cool. We have some that work specifically more with like meditation and yoga practices, and they do the nutrition component on the side. They do a lot with Ayurveda and things like that. So really, there's no ceiling as to what you can do. And what we really like, why we get to do all the, like I said, the business mentorship and really that vision setting stuff, is because we like being a part of getting people to expand their horizons and think outside the box and really utilize their training in a way that's going to fulfill them. So that's just something to think about. So you do feel free, like I said, ask in the closed group. We talk about it all the time. We do different coaches features on a frequent basis on one of our Instagram accounts. It's HWCAA Elite Coaches, I believe. But if you find us on Instagram at Gut Health School, you will see the link to that, and you'll see some of their testimonials. We're really far behind updating them, but you'll see a few people and kind of their story of how they are focusing. But yeah, so feel free to think about that, and kind of what your direction is. The world is your oyster. Don't put a ceiling on the potential. And if you want, share your ideas with the closed group, and we will see you in the final and one of the funnest modules, Mod 9, where we're going to talk all about setting that vision.